Good evening, everyone. I'm Matt McCoy in for Claire Stewart. The search continues for the next Tuscaloosa City School Superintendent. Tonight, in a unanimous decision, the city's school board chose to hire the search firm Ray & Associates out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, to help with the search. WVUA's Victoria Sheehan gives you a close look at the next step in the process to a new era in the school system.
In order to get a truly national search so that we can cast a wide net and really look at the good candidates across the country, we felt like we needed a search firm and their contacts around the country.
It's one step forward for the Tuscaloosa City School System's quest for a new superintendent. And according to parents, despite extra costs, it's a step in the right direction.
I think it's a great decision. This is one of the biggest decisions this school board is going to make for years to come. I think it's a turning point in the history of the Tuscaloosa City school system.
Parents and school officials alike agree that searching outside the confines of the Southeast is extremely important for a successful future.
Ms. Richardson's doing an excellent job as acting superintendent. We appreciate all the fine work that she's doing, but we certainly want to move forward to get a permanent leader for the system.
We really need to look beyond our own region to get what's best for our kids.
It's a long process, but many have faith it will be worth it in the end.
For innovativeness, ingenuity, somebody who might be out there that we just haven't been able to see. We really need to look hard for the right person for this job.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Victoria Sheehan, WVUA News.
Next, the school board will meet with Ray & Associates to solidify their search criteria and put together a timeline for when the city can expect a new superintendent. A fatal fire in Tuscaloosa has now been ruled a homicide. Details in tonight's Crime Watch. Fire officials were called to a home on the 600 block of 634th Avenue Saturday morning. That's near the Five Points area in Alberta City. According to the Tuscaloosa Metro Homicide Captain Lloyd Baker, the body of a white female was discovered inside the home after the fire was extinguished. Baker says investigators discovered suspicious elements indicating the fire may have been an attempt to cover up evidence of a crime. After an autopsy, the death has now been ruled a homicide. The cause of that death has not been released, and a positive ID of the victim has yet to be made by the Alabama Department of Forensic Science. Tuscaloosa police are searching for a man wanted in connection with a stolen truck, and your information could turn into a cash reward. Take a look at this picture. According to police, this is a photo of a suspect they are searching for. Police say a truck from Viola Environmental Services was stolen on March 20th. It was later abandoned in the Five Points area of Tuscaloosa. If you have any information, please call Crime Stoppers at 205-752-STOP. Municipalities across the country have instituted programs to help keep misdemeanor criminals from committing a second offense. Tonight, Tuscaloosa made a movement to endorse one of those programs right here in West Alabama. The city hopes the pretrial diversion program will allow for long-term control of a defendant. Officials say it will be voluntary with an application process and only for non-criminal misdemeanors. The program would require a guilty plea, but if the defendant goes through a program ranging from getting a required GED or completing a drug treatment program, the case will be dismissed. Now, Tuscaloosa lawyers will create an implementation plan and present that to the Alabama legislature. Continuing our coverage of the Alabama legislature, the Alabama House has passed an Arizona-style immigration bill that allows police to arrest anyone who can't prove they are in the United States legally. The House voted 73-28 tonight to pass the immigration bill after an almost 6 hours of debate. The bill would cause employers to lose business licenses if they knowingly hire illegal immigrants. Republican Representative Mickey Hammond says the bill will make more jobs available for legal citizens, but Democrats argue it would be costly to enforce and encourage racial profiling. The bill will now head to the Senate for consideration. The Alabama House voted today to let residents decide whether they want the state to opt out of the federal health care program. The House debated the bill last month, but fell short of the 63 votes needed to pass a constitutional amendment. The bill came up for another vote today and passed on a 67-28 vote. Democrats mostly opposed the proposal. They complained it was primarily symbolic and that the future of the health care program will be decided in the courts. The proposed amendment now goes to the Senate for debate. Today, the Alabama Senate is taking up a bill to ban future occupational taxes. This bill would propose an amendment to the Constitution to prevent county or local governments from collecting an occupational tax unless the tax was imposed before January 1st. If passed, this bill would prevent Jefferson County from levying a new occupational tax. Their previous tax was ruled unconstitutional by the Alabama Supreme Court. Tonight, two people's commitment to their community was recognized by the Northport City Council meeting, a commitment that has been going for over 50 years. Northport Assistant Police Chief Sharon Crowder and Captain Ron Bolton from the Northport Police Department both received merits from Mayor Bobby Herndon tonight at the city's council meeting. They have an even bigger commitment to each other. Bolton and Crowder have been married for 21 years.
I appreciate everything, and say that God bless me to be able to work in a job that I enjoyed doing for as long as I wanted to, and I'm truly blessed, and I thank you so much.
Also at tonight's meeting, Deontay Wilder honored the city of Northport. Wilder won a bronze medal at the Beijing Olympics and was the only athlete from the U.S. to win in wrestling. He wanted to honor Northport because he holds his training in the city. In your home team Health Watch, battling stress, taxes, exams, work, family, there are many things you can cause a person to stress out, and all that pressure can lead to serious health problems. According to the Mayo Clinic, you might not even realize how stress affects you, but that nagging headache, insomnia, or lack of energy at work could be the result of stress. Today at the University of Alabama, students were tested for stress. Rex Perkins with the UA Counseling Center says just doing some simple things can keep that stress in check.
Exercise helps release endorphins in the brain, which gives people what they call a runner's high, if you want to use that terminology. Makes them feel a little bit better, a little more focused. Breathing exercises, meditation is a great way for relaxing. It helps calm the mind, quiet the internal thoughts that we have a little bit.
Perkins says proper eating and getting enough sleep are simple ways to manage stress. Well, the weather might have stressed you out last night, but things might be looking up. With a first look at Alabama's home team weather forecast, here's Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott. Richard?
Hey, Matt, it's getting cold outside. Temperatures well down in the 40s right now. We have 44 degrees in Tuscaloosa. Check out Evergreen, 43. And one of the warmer spots, actually, Memphis, Tennessee, at 54 right now. We're all under a frost advisory tonight as temperatures will get close to freezing. We're calling for lows in the mid-30s, but some places could get closer to 32 tonight. Good news is check out the forecast the next few hours. We go towards tomorrow anyway. 9 o'clock in the morning, 46. A cold start to the day, but check out 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, 76 degrees, plenty of sun all day. No rain in the forecast for a Wednesday. We do have some rain in the forecast. We'll talk about that in home team weather. Stay with us.
Thank you, Richard. A college degree comes with a hefty price tag, but a dozen incoming freshmen at the University of Alabama are getting a helping hand to start their educational career. Today, Coca-Cola awarded the students a first-generation scholarship. It recognizes students from across Alabama who were the first in their families to attend college. The students will receive $5,000 for each year of undergraduate work. Coca-Cola executives were on hand to make a new pledge to the university so more students can benefit from the scholarship. Previous recipients say the first-generation scholarship means a lot to them and their families.
They are just so excited for me. My entire family is. My parents worked so hard their entire lives to give me a good life, and I'm so happy to be able to make them proud and make that next step to have a college education.
The first round was so successful, the first 4-year scholarship grant, that we re-upped it for a second round.
The University of Alabama was the first public institution to get the First Generation Scholars Grant. To date, over 50 UA students have gotten the scholarship. Sometimes to take a walk in someone else's shoes, you have to take them off. That's what one group did today. The University of Alabama group went one entire day without shoes. The club works with a maker of shoes called Tom's. With every purchase, Tom's gives a free pair to a child in need. Even Big Al joined in today's fun walk around the quad. Walkers held signs describing the diseases and discrimination people suffer around the globe for not being able to afford shoes.
Without shoes, certain diseases like podoconiosis and other diseases like that occur because they're walking on volcanic soil, really bad soil, and it's very unhealthy, very unsanitary.
People just look at my feet, kind of wonder what's going on, but you know, any chance that I get to tell people why I'm not wearing shoes, then I definitely tell them.
Participators say most restaurants on and off campus won't serve students who are not wearing shoes, but they say obstacles like that just make the issue more of a reality.